एक ही साथ में प्रणय और क्रोध रूपी कंजूली के द्वारा उनके वक्षस्थल आवृत होता है.
So Gurudev is reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radhamanand Samvad, Mother Lila, 8th chapter.
ये कहते हैं प्रेम कौटिल्य. प्रेम कौटिल्य. प्रेम कैसे होती है?
How is Prem?
कुटिलता धारण करते हैं.
Completely crooked.
वक्रता टेढ़े मेढ़े होकर चलते रहते हैं. जितना प्रेम उत्पन्न होता है,
The more the love is there,
प्रेम की लक्षण क्या होता
the
है?
symptom of the love is that the love is
यथा वही देवो में वो जिस प्रकार सांप जैसे टेढ़े मेढ़े होकर
just like a snake walking crookedly.
उसी प्रकार
In the same
कृष्ण
way,
के प्रति गोपियों की जो प्रेम जो है,
the love that the gopis have towards Krishna
कैसी होती है? सर्प की भांति टेढ़े मेढ़े.
externally is also walking like a snake, completely crookedly.
अच्छा, यहाँ तक भी उनकी दर्शन, बोलने की शैली,
How the gopis look at Krishna, how they speak to him, everything. It's not straight, direct, like straight to the point, straightforward. No, everything is crooked, with sidelong glances. The gopis, they attract the heart of Krishna.
दर्शन भी उसी प्रकार होते हैं, टेढ़ी दर्शन.
Even they look at him also in a sidelong way, sidelong. Sorry.
इसलिए कहते हैं यहाँ पर.
So here saying,
किलिकंचित आदि विंशति प्रकार भाव आदि का.
there are 20 kinds of
विंशति विभूषण गुणसनी पुष्पमाला सर्वांग पूरिता.
Also ornamenting her body are the 20 kinds of ecstatic symptoms, beginning with Kilakinchit. Her transcendental qualities constitute the flower garland hanging in fullness over her body. Verse 175, 8th chapter, Madhya Lila Chaitanya Charitamrita.
गुण तीन प्रकार के गुण बताते हैं. एक
She has three kinds of qualities,
शारीरिक,
from her mind, from her body, and from her speech. She has qualities of her mind, manasik, bachik, her speech, and saririk, qualities in her body.
मानसिक कौन से?
Sorry, qualities in her mind. What are those? Manasik qualities.
कृतज्ञता, क्षमा, कारुण्य,
Gratitude,
मानसिक कहा जाता है.
etc. Srimati Radharani's gopi friends are her mental activities.
कृतज्ञता ये हुए
Kritagyata means gratefulness.
कार के जो शिकार करते हैं. हम लोग कहते हैं
To
thank you.
accept some gratitude,
Thank
accept a good action that someone did for you. For example, when we say
उसके लिए आपके
thank you means, oh,
धन्यवाद.
thank you so much. I give gratitude to the special sympathy that you have had towards me. So that's why we say thank you.
मानसिक कृतज्ञता कहता है.
So this is manasik kritagyata, means her
दूसरे के दोष देख करके भी
so Srimati Radhika, she's so much forbearance, like she is tolerant, so much tolerant.
मनुष्य में सबसे बड़ी गुण
The topmost quality for a human being, is the chama gun, means the tolerance. Tolerance is the topmost quality for a human being.
दूसरे के दुख देख करके
Karunya, when you see someone else suffering, you feel sympathy in your heart. This is called karunya.
ये व्यक्ति भूखे है.
Oh, someone is hungry. Let me feed this person. This person should be fed.
यह व्यक्ति प्यासी.
That person is feeling is thirsty.
इसके लिए
So I should
पानी पिलाया जाए.
give water to him.
ये मनुष्य में दिखाया जाता है.
We see this in the human
यदि
beings.
मनुष्य में नहीं ये समस्त गुण नहीं रहे.
If the human beings don't have this kind of qualities, the person is not a human being actually without these qualities. Understand?
मनुष्य में ये गुण होनी चाहिए.
Human beings should have this quality. This tolerance,
कृतज्ञता,
gratefulness,
और कारुण्य,
and compassion.
पशु में भी दिखाई जाता है.
Even in animals, we also sometimes see this kind of qualities. We see these qualities. Gurudeva used to give one example. Look, there was a king, and he had a barber. A king had a barber.
राजा उसकी बचपन से
And the king, since his childhood, the king used to take care of that barber, just like a son, like he raised him basically.
अत्यंत जो प्रिय पात्र थे.
And the barber was very dear to the king.
बिल्कुल राजा उसके अपने बेटा के
You know, the king used to treat the barber as like his own son.
किंतु देखो
But
किसी समय ऐसे
once something happened.
वो नाई ने ऐसे की
The barber committed some offense.
उस अपराध के फलस्वरूप
And as a fruit of these,
प्राण दंड देना पड़ा।
he had to be committed. He had to be like hung to death, like a death penalty. You know, according to the rules of the kingdom,
क्या दंड होनी चाहिए? प्राण दंड।
a person who did something wrong should be given
ऐसे काल आकर के
the
रामचंद्र के बोले
death penalty. Like, you know, time Kal came and told Ramachandra,
कोई यदि
we will speak in a secluded place. If somebody comes in our conversation in between, the person should be given death penalty.
रामायण में
Have you seen the Ramayana this?
उस समय भगवान रामचंद्र ने क्या की?
And then Bhagavan Ramachandra, what did he do? He
बाहर रखा।
kept Lakshman outside the room,
कमरे में समस्त दरवाजा आदि बंद कर दिया।
closed all the doors and windows of the room,
भगवान रामचंद्र
and then Bhagavan Ramachandra was having a conversation with the Kal, with the time.
और लक्ष्मण कहाँ रहे?
And Lakshman, where was Lakshman? Outside,
कोई अंदर में प्रवेश न करे।
guarding the door so that nobody would come inside the room. And then at the same time, the great Rishi, very angry, very great saint came. Durvasa came and said, Lakshman,
अभी तुम्हारे भाई राम के समाचार दो।
give news to your brother now, to Ram,
मिलना चाहता हूँ।
that I want to meet with him.
जाओ लक्ष्मण। लक्ष्मण ने क्या कहा?
Go, Lakshman. And Lakshman said, oh, best of the rishis,
हे ऋषिवर क्षमा करें।
please forgive me.
क्षमा करें।
Please forgive
अभी
me.
भैया किसी के साथ वार्तालाप कर रहे हैं।
Now my brother is speaking of someone alone.
अब भाई भैया के आदेश है कोई व्यक्ति
And my brother gave instruction that
उस कक्ष में प्रवेश नहीं
nobody could enter that room.
सुनते दुर्वासा ऋषि की
Hearing this, the anger of Durvasa Rishi, just like the fire, increased.
और भी क्रोधित होने लगे।
He became even more angry, and he said, "Go
अभी इसी मुहूर्त में, in this moment, जाओ।
exactly right now. Give the news now to Ram that I have come to meet with him. Otherwise, I will destroy your kingdom." Durvasa is a great rishi, very angry, very powerful. Durvasa is not an ordinary person, no.
बार-बार लक्ष्मण के प्रति क्या करने लगे?
So again and again he was
डराने लगे। जाओ लक्ष्मण।
like threatening Lakshman.
नहीं तो मैं पूरा अवधपुरी अयोध्यापुरी को मैं
Otherwise, I will
भस्म कर देता हूँ।
make all Ayodhya become ashes. Lakshman thought,
मेरे मृत्यु हो जाए, अर्थात मैं जाऊंगा तो मृत्यु तो होगी। तेरा शर्त तो कहा गया।
if I go inside the room, I will be dead. I will die because Ram will kill me. But if I die, at least all the Ayodhya Vasis will be protected.
उस कक्ष में
So
जहाँ पर काल और भगवान राम
Lakshman came inside the room where Ram and Kal were speaking to each other.
देख रामचंद्र ने हाय हाय
Ramachandra came and then he said, sorry, when Lakshman came, Ram said, "Hey Lakshman, what did you do? Why did you do this?" And then after that, Rama, he abandoned Lakshman, neglected Lakshman forever, like he rejected Lakshman forever. Have you offered this? It's offered. After the katha, I will distribute this to everyone. After katha, I'll share with everyone. Give to him. After katha, I will give to everyone. Give me some water you have.
जो मेरे कहने की तात्पर्य है,
so what I want to say is that the meaning of what I'm saying is that Bhagavan Ramachandra,
अपने वचन को निभाया,
he always follows his words. He prefers to die than to break a promise or to not follow his words.
इसमें पानी है,
there's no water. Listen to the katha.
तो जो कथा मैं सुना था, राजा के एक नाई था.
So anyway, the king had a barber, remember?
वो राजा के बहुत प्रिय था.
And the barber was very dear to the king.
बचपन से वो नाई को
actually since the childhood, the king was raising, like bringing up that barber, just like a son. But that barber committed some mistake, some offense, and then as a punishment, he had to be given death penalty because he committed.
प्रियजन है। तो मंत्री लोग कहने लगे कि महाराज इसको एक काम करो, यदि आपकी
So how to give this kind of penalty, right? Because he's like a son to me. So the ministers thought, okay, king, don't give death penalty to him. You know what you can do? Just put him inside the cage of a lion. The lion will eat him alive. So it's the same, right? So the king decided to do this, what to do. The king is bound to follow the rules, right, and regulations, even though the person was his friend or his dear, like a son. But something amazing happened. When the barber was put inside the cage, the lion didn't eat him, just like sniffed his body, like smelled his body, and then set aside. Everyone was amazed because for 2 or 4 days, that lion, that lion was just brought from the forest, like 4 days ago, and the lion was without any food for 4 days already, since he came from the forest, and the lion did not attack the barber. So they kept the barber 1 or 1.5 hours inside the cage, but the lion didn't eat him, like just sniffed his body and just sat down. So the king gave order, okay, the lion didn't eat him, so let's take him out. Let's take him out of the cage. Then at that moment, everyone, they asked the barber, everyone asked him, tell me, why didn't the lion eat you? Why haven't the lion eaten you? Then the barber said, look, king, he also told the king, look, the lion has recognized me because I have helped him in the past a little bit. Which kind of good action, like which kind of good thing you did for him? Then the barber told, one day I was going somewhere, sorry, and there was a forest in the middle. And then in this forest, one lion, he was moving his paw, like he was, he had a wound in his paw. And I went next to the lion and I saw that in the feet of the lion, there was a big thorn inside his paw. And the lion was moving his paw again and again. And then I caught the paw of the lion and then I removed all the thorns. And then after that, there was also some herbs in the forest. I took those herbs, like some medicine, and I made some, like a paste, a cream, and I put on the wound, like to heal it. And then again with a piece of cloth, my cloth, my own cloth, I just tore it. And then I put like a bandage for the, like a plaster for the wound in the lion's paw. And then the lion just went inside, he went somewhere else. Hey king, that same lion, now he's in this cage. Can you imagine? Still I see the mark, I mean, still I see like the scar of the wound in his foot. Actually not scar, even the plaster was still there, the bandage. You know, because the lions, the animals, they sniff, they recognize the smell of the things. So the lion recognized, oh, this person the other day, he helped me. He has helped me. So, this is true or not? This is called accept the action, the good things that people do to us. This is gratitude, kritagyata. So here we see
कृतज्ञता है। इसलिए श्रीमती राधा की मानसिक 3 प्रकार की,
so Srimati Radhika has 3 kinds of
मानसिक, वाचिक और शारीरिक
qualities in her mind.
समस्त अपराध
means she forgives everything, she's so tolerant. Karuna. So in the morning I gave the example, Srimati Radhika, small baby, how did she have so much compassion to the baby calf? Remember I told in the morning? Do you remember the story I told in the morning? Yes.
मानसिक करने आनंद वाक्य प्रयोग आदि इसलिए एक बार बाचिक ऐसे सुंदर सुंदर शब्द आदि बोलते हैं.
Srimati Radhika always speaks very sweet words that melt the heart.
स्वरूप लावण्य सौंदर्य आदि के काय गुण कहा जाता है. लावण्य किसको कहा जाता है?
So what is the meaning of lavanya? Effulgence.
So much effulgence manifested from
Srimati Radhika has so much effulgence. So much effulgence manifests from the body of Srimati Radhika. Also called Ujjalata. Just like the glow of a pearl. You know the pearls? Inside the pearl. From inside the pearl it manifests like a glow, effulgence. In the same way, Srimati Radhika, she has so much glow, effulgence, you know. She shines so much.
अंधकार रात्रि में राधा रानी जब कृष्ण के साथ मिलन के लिए जाती है.
When she goes in the evening time, night time to meet with Shri Krishna.
उस समय
at that moment,
ऐसे लगोगे मानो एक सोने की
looks like there is a golden doll walking.
इसमें वर्णन है. प्रेम मकरंदज ग्रंथ में इसमें वर्णन है.
This is described in the Prema Maharaja Grantha, one book.
ये ग्रंथ के नाम है.
The name of the book.
बहुत सुंदर.
Very beautiful.
प्रेमामृत.
I forgot now.
चलो. हाँ, प्रेमाम्भोज मकरंद नामक.
Premamboj Makaranda is the name of a book. Such a beautiful book. Describes the glory and sweetness of each part of body of Srimati Radhika. Premamboj Makaranda. So the Sakis, what do they do? You know the kapur means camphor. The Sakis cover Srimati Radhika's body with camphor. So beautiful. So the camphor is white, and Srimati Radhika's body is also effulgent like the gold. So they made a paste of camphor and apply on Srimati Radhika's body. Very beautiful all this. What is that verse? Madhu Madhura. So here it's described.
लावण्य कहा जाता है.
Lavanya means so much bright, the color of the body. Makes everything become like it shines so much, reflecting in everything.
प्रेम सौभाग्य वैचित्र रत्न हृदय तरल मध्य वयस की स्कंदे आरोप करन्नास कृष्ण लीला मनोवृत्ति सखी आस पास. राधा जी ये जब चलती है,
when Srimati Radhika walks, she always puts her hand on the shoulder of some Saki. Mother Daya Saki Skande Karanyas, verse 177. Krishna Lila Manovritti Saki Ashpash. Srimati Radhika always keeps her hand on the shoulder of a friend who represents youth. And she tells her mind like to her friends, like she tells what she's thinking, not to everyone, only to her friends.
निजांग सौरभालय गर्भ पर्यंक ताते बसी आछे चिंते कृष्ण संग.
Verse 178.
कृष्ण लीला मनोवृत्ति
Srimati Radharani's bedstead is pride itself and is situated in the abode of her bodily aroma.
ललिता विशाखा सुदेवी रंग देवी
So there are the 8 Sakis, Sudevi, Rangadevi, Champakalata, for
ऐसे
example.
सखियों के निकट श्रीमती राधिका
So
अपने
Srimati Radhika, she explains her moods to this kind of Sakis.
तदनुवृत्ति से उनकी मंजरियों भी
And also for the Manjaris also.
मंजरियों के साथ राधा जी
Srimati Radhika,
अपने भावों को व्यक्त
she
करते
describes her moods to the Manjaris.
इसलिए करें कृष्ण नाम गुंजस अवतंस काने कृष्ण नाम गुंजस प्रवाह वचने कृष्ण के कराय श्याम रस मधुपान निरंतर पूर्ण करे कृष्ण सर्व काम। कृष्ण नाम रूप गुण जस उनके वचन और कुछ नहीं। कृष्ण
Srimati Radhika only speaks about Krishna, his glories, his everything only about him. Nothing except for Krishna.
हरि हरि मुखे बोलो हरि हरि, विषय कथा नहीं, सदा सर्वधिक है।
Always Srimati Radhika is only speaking Krishna Katha, nothing else. No any material things.
गोविंद की कथा छोड़ करके और इतर कथा नहीं बोलते।
She doesn't speak anything here and there, only Krishna Katha.
इसलिए कहते हैं कृष्ण नाम रूप गुण जस प्रभाव वचन। राधा जब मिलती है सखियों के साथ,
when Srimati Radhika meets her friends, she says,
गोविंद की कुछ
"Oh my friend, tell me some katha about Krishna, our beloved, something you realized about him."
कृष्ण के कराय श्याम रस मधुपान निरंतर
Verse 180. Krishna ke karai shyam ras madhupan. Srimati Radharani induces Krishna to drink the honey of the conjugal relationship, shyam ras.
विष्णु दैवतः। श्याम रस के वर्ण श्रृंगार रस के वर्ण श्याम वर्ण कहा जाता है।
So Shringaras, the conjugal melody, is also known as Shamaras.
श्रृंगार रस मधुर कथा आदि व्यक्त करते हैं। राधा जी कहते हैं सखियों,
Srimati Radhika says, "Oh my friends,
कैसे ऐसे कुछ रूप वर्णन करो,
describe to me the glories of Krishna, his form."
किबा वंशी करे किबा से त्रिभंग ठाम आरे सदाया सा करी भिंग रूप धरी चरणे चरणे नु पुरस्थान। कितने सुंदर। किबा चूड़ा
So beautiful.
किबा वंशी करे है, किबा चूड़ा और वो सिर पर कितने सुंदर
Krishna has on his head such a beautiful
चूड़ा लगे है, त्रिभंग ललित होकर कैसे रहते।
his hair and his peacock feather,
किबा वंशी करे
3-band fold.
ओहो गोविंद की हाथों पर कैसे सुंदर वंशी विराजमान है।
Govinda has beautiful flute on his hand.
गोपियां कभी कभी
The gopis
उलाहना
sometimes
देती है, अरे ये वंशी के सौभाग्य
they are like provoking it, like and saying, "Oh, look at the good fortune of this flute. The flute is just like they're teasing the flute. Look, it's just like the flute is just like a king sitting on the lips of our beloved Govinda. The 2 lips of Shri Krishna,
upper lips and lower lips.
upper lips and lower lips.
राजाधिराज महाराज की तकिया की भांति,
Just like the pillows of a
दोनों
king.
तरफ अत्यंत सुंदर कोमल,
In both sides of the king, there is always very comfortable pillows.
सखियां कह रही हैं देखो
So the Sakis are saying,
ये वंशी कैसी सौभाग्यवती।
"Look at the good fortune of the flute."
हमारे गोविंद की अधर और उष्ट में बीच में जाकर की राजाधिराज
King is in the middle of the lips of our beloved,
विराजमान हो।
just like a king.
कृष्ण की जो अधर उष्ट इतने सुंदर लालिमा युक्त होता है,
And it's so
लाल लाल
reddish
होती है और अत्यंत कोमल भी होता
and
है
so
और
soft, sweet. The lips of Krishna, so reddish and soft.
लाल लाल। गोपियां कह रही हैं देखो कैसे सौभाग्यवान।
The gopis saying, look at the good fortune of the flute.
ये वंशी की है, पुरुष जाति है।
The flute is a male.
कुशलस्म बेनु है, अरे बेनु ये पुरुष जाति है।
The flute
और हमारे गोविंद
is a man,
अधर उष्ठ के बीच में
and
कैसे
the flute is just like a king,
महाराज की भांति विराजमान हो।
just like a king sitting on the
जब
lips
वशिष्ठ
of our
का
beloved Govinda.
और देखो हम लोग के दिखा करके
And like
चिढ़ाते हुए और गोविंद
the flute is like wants to provoke us, like showing to us, look, I'm drinking the nectar of Govinda, like just rubbing at our face.
अधर अष्ट तनिक भी अमृत को जो अधरामृत को वो छोड़ी
But
नहीं.
and she doesn't even spare one drop of this nectar for us. The flute doesn't spare even one drop of the nectar of Krishna's lips for us.
कितने प्रीति है.
And
और गोविंद उसके कितना सेवा आदि कर.
the flute has so much love for Krishna, and Krishna serves this flute so much. And then one friend says, look, Saki,
बहनों के सौभाग्य को देखो.
look at the good fortune of the flute.
क्या कर रहे हैं? कृष्ण इसके मानो चरण दबा रहे हैं, बंसी बजाते हैं ना.
Krishna playing the flute.
उंगली को ऐसे उठाते हैं, अब धीरे-धीरे.
And then he's actually like pressing the flute with his fingers and actually like massaging the
गला नहीं दबा रहे.
the feet of the flute.
क्या दबा रहे? चरण दबा. श्री चरण. आहा, कितने से. ये हमें नहीं है.
Not only that.
गोविंद एक बंसी मानो कह रहे हैं, ओहो गोविंद है मुझे.
And the flute is saying, Govinda, I'm feeling hot. Massage me. And then Govinda
अपने पलकों के द्वारा
with his
धीरे 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 धीरे
eyelids, Krishna slowly is massaging the flute.
कितना सुंदर मधुर भाव होती है.
So beautiful, sweet moods.
वाम्य भाव, दक्षिण भाव.
So this Vamya bhav, Dakshina bhav.
ईर्षा, असूया.
So they are like submissive moods. Sometimes the gopis are jealous. Sometimes they are envious of the flute.
इस प्रकार देख करके हृदय में
Sometimes they are just like teasing, provoking the flute.
तुम योग्य नहीं हो.
You are not qualified.
हमारे गोविंद तुम्हें सेवा कर. कितना भाव होती है.
And you are serving Govinda, but you're not qualified.
इस समस्त भाव उद्वेग होती है.
So they're describing all these moods.
इसे कुशलस्म वेणु वेणु के तुम्हें वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं. ये सखी
In Venu Gita we say that they're saying, oh my Sakis, tell me, what is the punya karma, the pious deed that this flute did in the previous life? Come on. Because of these pious deeds, the flute is drinking the nectar of Krishna's lips. Because of the pious deeds from previous lives, the jivas in this life, they get money. According to the pious deeds you did in your previous life, you'll get the fruit of that only. The fruit of your pious deeds. Oh my Saki, tell me. Tell me the story of the previous life of the flute, previous lives of the flute. What the flute did in the previous lives. Who was the flute in the previous life? What did the flute did in the previous life? Actually, in the Puranas, there's beautiful stories. There are beautiful stories about the previous life of the flute. Actually, all the ornaments of Krishna, even his nupur, means the anklets of Krishna's feet, even his bracelets, everything in Krishna's body, all the ornaments. There are stories regarding all the previous lives of all the ornaments of Krishna. I'll tell you a small story. What is the nupur? Means the anklets of Krishna's feet. The glory is very beautiful. In different Puranas we hear about this, even also connected to the story of Kalyanaga. And mainly, all of them are connected to the pastimes of Ram. Because after the pastimes of Ram, we see the pastimes of Krishna. So generally, so many things in Krishna Lila are connected to Ram Lila. I'll tell just the story of the anklets of Sri Krishna. You know how Radha, she was, Ram and Lakshmana was searching for Sita, right? And then the day when Sita was kidnapped since early in the morning, whole day, until the evening, night. So they were not finding Srimati Radhika. Sorry, they were not finding Sita. Ram and Lakshmana. And Ram was crying, calling out, "Hey Sita, where are you?" And it was the sun was about to set, and they were not finding Sita anywhere. And then slowly it was becoming more and more dark because of the night coming. And then Ram and Lakshman, both brothers, they were so upset because they couldn't find Sita. And they were sitting in one place, standing in one place, sorry. Bhagavan Ramachandra feeling separation from Sita.
धनुष के जो है ऐसे पकड़ कर एक हाथ में
He,
बाएं हाथ में तीर
in his left hand,
और दाहिने हाथ में मानो धनुष
he kept his bow
सिर के नीचा करके
like he was like leaning himself on his own bow,
और
you know, a bow and arrow, his bow. And he was like sitting and leaning on his bow and crying and sobbing like Sita, Sita, like really crying for her. And then Ramachandra, in his mind, he had only one thought. He was thinking, what will I tell to my father-in-law, to Janak Maharaj? I had to come to the forest. This was my deal, you know. But Sita came along, and now where is she? What happened to her? What can I do now? So he was sobbing and thinking about this. When Ramachandra was crying from his bow, like his tears were coming, like falling, coming from the bow, like coming also to the bow, like falling, taking shelter of the bow, let's say like this, and also touching the ground. So the tears of Ram were falling via the bow, coming to the ground. The tears of Ram, they were touching the bow next to his face, and each one by one of the tears, they were coming down. Then Lakshman saw that there was also a stream of blood coming from the bow, from under the bow, next to the ground. Stream of blood.
भगवान रामचंद्र की आंखों के आंसू और खून की धार दोनों मानो पृथ्वी के
So the tears of Ram and also a stream of blood, both were going just like how to say, not sewage, drain, like a drain, like they're like going a flow, like a small flow of tears, water plus blood on the ground. And then Lakshman became impressed. When the tears of Ram touched the ground, and then the streams of blood came. So Lakshman told Ramachandra, my brother, tell me one thing. Where this blood is coming from? This stream of blood. Then Bhagavan Ramachandra told. Bhagavan Ramachandra lifted the bow a little bit, and Lakshman saw that underneath, under the bow, there was a big frog. You know, frog, a toad, a frog. And then, because of the bow's pressure to the ground, like because the bow was leaning, like the bow was straight to the ground, and then the frog was being wounded by that, and then the frog was bleeding. Ramachandra knows everything, but still he told the frog, you were there under the soil, and because of the pressure of my bow on your back, you're bleeding now. Why didn't you scream? Because when the snake attacks the frog to eat him and to kill him, the frog starts screaming. Tak, tak, tak. You saw in the time of rainy season when the frog is caught by the snake, the snake first catches the frog until he dies, and then the frog continues like screaming, yelling, ta, ta. The frog is screaming, let me go, let me go, let me go. So in the same way, Bhagavan Ramachandra is saying, hey frog, you tell me, when the snake catches you and you start screaming, asking for help and for release, but now because of the weight of my bow, you are bleeding. Why didn't you make any sound? Why didn't you make any sound? Then the frog gave such a beautiful answer. He said, look, when the snake catches me,
कौन है
I
मुझे
am screaming
रक्षा करने
because I'm saying, who can protect me? Who can protect me? Help me, save
किंतु
me.
आप स्वयं
But
भगवान
now you are Swayam Bhagavan God
आप जो
Himself,
मार रहे हो
and you are killing me.
आपके धनुष के भार से
Because of the
मेरे
weight
शरीर
of
से
your
खून निकल
bow,
रहे हैं
I am
मैं
bleeding,
मरते जा रहा हूँ
so I'm about to
मैं सोचूं
die.
किसको
I'm thinking,
बताऊं जो मुझे
to whom I
रक्षा करो
can ask for
जो
protection?
स्वयं भगवान यदि
No,
किसको
because if
मारे
Bhagavan Himself
तो
wants to
मैं
kill
किसको
me,
बताऊं
what can I
कौन
tell?
मुझे रक्षा करेगा
To
आप
whom I
बताओ
can tell? I can ask for protection.
रक्षा
To
करने
whom?
वाले कोई है
Who is there anyone who can protect me?
बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की है? कितने सुंदर मेढक ने कितने सुंदर तत्व सिद्धांत दिया प्रभु आपके हाथ से जो मैं मर
So
रहा
beautiful,
हूं
Tata Siddhanta
तो
Prabhu.
बचाने वाले
I
कौन
am
है
dying in your hands.
आप तो
So
समस्त जीव को
you
बचाने वाले
actually the
हैं
protector
आप
of all the
जिसको
living
मारे
entities.
उसको
If
बचाने
you
वाले
want to
कोई है
kill anyone, there's no one to protect this person.
सबका आप रक्षा करते हो
You are the protector of
आप
everyone.
किसी को यदि मारते हो कौन रक्षा करेगा आपके ऊपर कोई है
Is there anyone
रक्षा
above you who could protect me? No one.
सुन करके भगवान
Hearing this,
रामचंद्र
Bhagavan
प्रसन्न
Ramachandra,
हुए
he became very happy.
भगवान रामचंद्र कहने लगे
Bhagavan
ये
Ramachandra said,
मेढक
hey frog,
तुम ये बताओ
you tell me,
तुम्हारी मेढक जनी होने की कारण क्या है
why
इसके
you
पीछे
became a
इतिहास
frog?
कुछ बताओ
Tell me the previous story, like the story behind
बस
it.
उस समय
Then
मेढक
the
कहने
frog
लगे
told,
हे भगवान
hey
रामचंद्र
Bhagavan Ramachandra,
आप सर्व अंतर्जामी हो
you know
आपकी
everything.
लीला अपार है
Your leelas are
आप
amazing.
सब कुछ जानते हो
You know everything.
तथापि मेरे मुख से
But still,
आप सुनना
you want
चाहते
to hear
हो
from my mouth.
मैं बताता हूँ
Okay, I'll tell you.
पूर्व जन्म में
In
मैं
previous
एक
life,
धर्मात्मा गुरु की
I
मैंने
was
सेवा की
serving a religious
गुरु सेवा
guru.
मैं करता था
I was serving
चातुर्मास्य
guru
के समय था
during the Chaturmasya month, Chaturmasya
एक दिन
time.
गुरुदेव की जो है
One,
मैं चरण सेवा कर
I
रहा
was
था
serving the feet of Gurudev, I was
शास्त्र में क्या
massaging.
चातुर्मास्य में
You know, in
नाखून काटना
Shastra
नहीं
explains
चाहिए
we should not cut our nails during
4
Chaturmasya.
महीने
For
बाल
4
और
months, you should not
नाखून
cut the
काटना नहीं
nails
चाहिए
nor the.
इसलिए मैं नाखून नहीं काटा
We should not cut our nails and hair
नाखून को
for
मैं नहीं
4
काटा
months, right? So
और
I
गुरुदेव की
hadn't
चरण
cut
सेवा कर रहा
my
था
nails, but I was serving the
और
feet
वो
of
चरण
Gurudev.
सेवा करते करते
And while
मेरे
massaging
जो
his feet, what happened?
नाखून के
My
थोड़ा सा
nails,
दाग जो है
actually a part of my
गुरु के
nails, like
चरण
a little
में
bit scratched
लग गया
Gurudev's feet, like the tip
और
of
उस
my
समय
nail, just
गुरु ने
a little bit.
जग गए
So
और गुरु के
Gurudev felt that. He felt.
पैर से पैर चरण दबा रहा था ना और उसमें नाखून के आघात से
And then,
गुरुदेव
because
के
of my nails,
चरण से
like
गुरु
Gurudev
की धार
felt,
गुरुदेव
like
जग गए
Gurudev moved because of the
गुरुदेव कहने लगे मूर्ख
very sharp nails. And then what happened?
मेरे
Gurudev
शरीर में तुम्हें ऐसे
was
खून निकाल
scratched
दिया
by my nails. My nails scratched Gurudev, and then some blood came, like started bleeding. And I was, Gurudev, please forgive me. I apologized.
नाखून के
He said, oh, a part of my nail was
से
like kind of sharp, and
खत्म हो गया
accidentally I have wounded you, and I mean scratched you, and now this bleeding. And Gurudev said, foolish.
गुरु सेवा यही गुरु सेवा
This is the kind of service to Guru that you do? Come on. Yeah.
मेढक जैसे
You should become like a frog, because the frogs are also moving their nails like this,
क्या बोलेंगे खुजला
like scratching.
अरे जा तू मेढक बन जा
So go and become a frog.
हैं? गुरुदेव ने मुझे अभिशाप दे दिया
Gurudev has cursed me
मेढक बनने के
to become a frog.
तो मैं गुरुदेव के निकट चरण पकड़े रोने लगे
Then
गुरुदेव
as I crying, I said, Gurudev,
इस मेढक जनी से मेरे उद्धार मुक्ति कैसे होगा
how to
इसके बारे में
deliver
बताइए।
from this frog
तो गुरुदेव
birth?
ने
Please
कहा,
tell me.
जाओ,
Then Gurudev told, look,
त्रेता युग में
go, but in Treta
रामचंद्र
Yuga,
जो है,
Bhagavan Ramachandra, he
वो
will
मेढक जनी से ही
deliver you from the birth as a
बोलो वृंदावन
frog.
बिहारी लाल की जय हैं?
Jai
तो
Sri
वही
Radha.
मैं
So
था गुरु सेवक था
I was that
गुरु के
servant of
चरण
Guru.
अपराध होने के नाते
Because I
मेरी
committed
मेढक जनी
offense
हुई प्राप्ति हुई
to the Guru, I got the body of a frog.
है
But because of your bow,
मेरा शरीर से खून निकल रहा
I am bleeding
है
due to your bow.
आप मुझे
But hey
क्षमा
Prabhu,
करें
please forgive me.
है मुझे उद्धार कर दो
Please deliver me.
इस कथा के सुन करके
Hearing
भगवान
this,
रामचंद्र कहने
Bhagavan
लगे,
Ramachandra
देखो,
told,
तुमने
look,
जो गुरु सेवा किया
you have served
ये
Gurudev.
गुरु सेवा व्यर्थ नहीं जाएगा
This service to Guru will never go in vain.
भगवान रामचंद्र कहने लगे तुमने जो गुरु सेवा की है गुरु के चरण दबाया
You have served Gurudev,
ये
everything.
व्यर्थ नहीं
It will never go in vain.
तुमको मैं वर देता हूँ
I'll give you a benediction.
जो वर मांग लो क्या वर मांगना चाहते हो मांग लो
Which kind of
उस
benediction do
समय
you
मेढक
want?
ने कहने लगे प्रभु
Then the
यदि
frog
वर
said,
देना
Prabhu,
चाहते हैं आपके चरण कमल के नुपुर हमें बना लीजिए
please make me the anklets of your
उस
lotus
समय
feet.
भगवान रामचंद्र
Then
कहने
Bhagavan
लगे,
Ramachandra
देखो,
told,
मैं वनवासी हूँ
look,
समस्त
I
प्रकार
am,
आडंबर से आडंबर समझते हो? है gorgeous dress
I
और ये
live in
है,
the jungle, so
उससे
now I'm
वो मेरा
not
क्या
using
वर्जित है,
any kind of
मैं नहीं कर
gorgeous
सकता,
thing. I cannot use
है,
ornaments, this and that. I
नौकरी
live
आदि
in the
धारण नहीं कर
forest.
सकता,
I cannot wear anklets, you know, these anklets
किंतु
on my
तुमने जो वर
ankle.
मांगा
But you ask for a
मैं
benediction, so I will give you surely.
देता हूँ। देखो मेरे रामलीला के
Look,
पश्चात
after my Ram Lila,
मैं जब कृष्ण लीला प्रकट करूंगा
I will appear as
और
Krishna,
तुमको मैं
and I will
अंगूर के रूप में ही स्वीकार कर लूंगा। बोलो
accept you as
वृंदावन
my
बिहारी
anklets.
लाल की जय,
Jai.
जय जय श्री राम। देखो
Look.
कहाँ गुरु सेवा के फलस्वरूप
So as
मेढक
a
बने,
fruit of the
फिर
servants
भगवान
of Guru, he
रामचंद्र की
became a
कृपा
frog,
से
and then by the mercy of
है,
Ramachandra,
कृष्ण के चरण की
he was able to get the position of being the anklets of
नौकर बनना इतना
Krishna's
सहज नहीं।
feet. It's not easy to become the anklets of Krishna's feet. There's so many stories
पुराण में
in the Puranas, and
ये समस्त जो है कथा
all this is described in the Puranas.
है, तो यहाँ पर भी वर्णन होते जा रहे हैं। कृष्ण के अंग की अनेक प्रकार के अलंकार
So there are many ornaments in the body of Krishna.
वर्णन होते जा रहे हैं। कृष्ण नाम गुण जस अवतंग सकाने, कृष्ण नाम गुण जस प्रवाह वचने, कृष्ण के कराय श्याम रस मधुपान, निरंतर पूर्ण करे कृष्ण सर्व काम, कृष्ण विशुद्ध प्रेम रत्नेर आकर, अनुपम गुणगण पूर्ण कलेवर। कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी चैतन्य चैतामृत में
Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami explains
महिमा को वर्णन कर रहे हैं।
the glories of Srimati Radhika.
कृष्ण नाम गुण जस अवतंग सकामे,
Krishna,
श्रीमती राधिका कानों में क्या धारण करती
Srimati
है?
Radhika in her ears, she
अनेक फूलों की माला
she uses many kinds of garlands of flowers in her ears. What is this?
और कुछ नहीं।
The glories of Krishna
मालाओं के
and his
द्वारा
katha.
राधा की कानों में
With
श्रृंगार हो गए।
Srimati Radhika ornaments her ears with garlands of flowers.
श्रृंगार करते पुजारी जी कृष्ण,
Like for example, the pujaris who ornament the deity with flowers.
फूलों के द्वारा श्रृंगार बस और कुछ नहीं।
You only need
फूल श्रृंगार
to
करते हैं ना,
ornament with flowers. Only flowers is enough.
तो कानों में जो फूल के द्वारा श्रृंगार करते हैं,
So Srimati Radhika ornaments her ears with flowers.
बोले कृष्ण के
This
नाम
is
रूप
what are these flowers? Actually, the flowers are the
राधा जी सदा
qualities of
सर्वदा
Krishna, the glories of
कृष्ण
Krishna.
नाम,
Means
कृष्ण
Srimati
कथा
Radhika is always hearing and glorifying only the name of Krishna.
इसलिए कहते हैं कृष्ण नाम गुण जस अवतंग सकाने, कृष्ण नाम गुण जस प्रवाह वचने, कृष्ण के कराए श्याम रस
Srimati Radhika only
मधुपान,
hears and talks about the fame and glory of Krishna.
कृष्ण सर्व काम,
Srimati Radhika makes
कृष्ण के
Krishna
श्याम
drink
रस
the
पान कराती है।
honey
श्याम रस
of
यानी
conjugal relationship.
श्रृंगार रस, मधुर रस।
Shyam Ras
श्याम
means
श्रृंगार
Shingaras.
इति विष्णु दैवतः, कृष्णेर विशुद्ध प्रेम रत्नेर आकर, अनुपम गुणगण पूर्ण कलेवर। श्रीमती राधिका
Srimati Radhika is a mine filled with valuable jewels of love for Krishna.
नवजीत कराती है।
She makes Krishna submerge in the ocean of Prema. Srimati Radhika has 7 oceans inside her body. What?
सप्त सिंधु
Sapta Sindhu Bhati Srimati Radhika. She has the 7 oceans within her.
सप्त समुद्र के प्रेम की
She has the 7 oceans of love, the sweetness of the love. Sapta Sindhu Bhati Srimati Radhika. Tomorrow I will describe this. Tomorrow is not possible because Gurudev is traveling tomorrow, but anyway, next opportunity I will speak. Anyway, there are 7 oceans in this world. There are 7 oceans in this world. 7 oceans.
दधी समुद्र,
Of yogurt, of
लवण समुद्र,
salt.
सप्त समुद्र की कथा।
7 oceans. Tomorrow I'll describe it.
बिहारी लाल की जय, जय जय श्री राधे, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल, मेरो राधा रमन गिरिधारी, गिरिधारी श्याम बन आरी, मेरो राधा रमन गिरिधारी, गिरिधारी श्याम। हेलो राधे राधे राधे, जय 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 श्री राधे राधे, राधे 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 राधे, राधे राधे राधे, Radhe 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 Jai 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 Sri Radhe Radha Rani ki Jai Maharani ki Jai Radha Maharani ki Jai Radha Rani ki Jai Maharani ki Jai Radha Radha Radhe Radhe Jai 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 Sri Radhe Bolo Radhe 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 Hare Radhe Radhe Jai 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 Sri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Radhe Jaya Jaya Radhe Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai Jai Sri Radha आइए सब लोग प्रसाद लीजिए
Please everybody take prasada. Please come, fortunate persons.
आइए
Please come. I'll come back to the beginning of the video to translate the first 10 minutes. 12 minutes actually. Today is our last class in Delhi. Tomorrow Srila Gurudev is going to Germany.
तो हम लोग
We
आलोचना किया था। अच्छा, हम लोग क्या बोला था?
Então, sobre o que a gente estava falando? Vocês se lembram?
कि त्रिविध स्नान के
Os
बारे में
3 tipos de banho que o Srimati Radhika toma, foi o que a gente falou.
प्रातः स्नान,
O banho de manhã cedo,
मध्याह्न में
o
स्नान
do meio-dia
और सायंकालीन स्नान
e o da noite.
बताया था। त्रिविध स्नान के बारे में
Os 3 banhos de Srimati Radhika.
है। कारुण्यमृत स्नान धाराय स्नान प्रथम, तरुणामृत धाराय स्नान मध्यम, लवणामृत धाराय तदुपरि स्नान, निजलज्जा संपट्ट साठी परिधान, कृष्ण अनुराग द्वितीय अरुण वसन, प्रणयमान कुंचलिकाय वक्षाच्छादन, सौंदर्य कुमकुम सखी प्रणय चंदन, स्मित कांति कर्पूरतिनि अंगे विलोपम। আপনি চলে এসছেন? কবে এলেন? কালকে এলেন। ও ছেলে ও কোথায় গেল? প্রাণকৃষ্ণ শিলচর। ওখানে কি করবে? ও তো মাথা ঠিক নেই বললো। বাড়িতে কি করবে? মাথা তো ঠিক নেই। ये कर्णामृत धारा। अच्छा, ये समस्त कथा हम लोग भी वर्णन किया है।
A gente escreveu tudo isso então.
ये कर्णामृत धारा स्नान प्रथम और तरुणामृत
Primeiro banho é o banho da misericórdia, Karunamrita Snan. Depois da juventude, Tarunamrita Snan. No meio-dia, o banho da juventude. O Lavanamrita Snan, o banho do brilho. É o da noite.
इसमें जो नवजौवन, व्यक्त जौवन और पूर्ण जौवन।
Vyapta Jauvan, Purna Jauvan, ou seja, puberdade, juventude, início da juventude, juventude completa.
हम आप लोग के निकट जो है व्यक्त किया। श्री राधा कायिक ने।
Oh my God, I was speaking in Portuguese. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, Gurudev said this is the last. I'm so sorry. This is the last class in Delhi. This is the last class in Delhi, because Gurudev tomorrow is going to Germany, and then Gurudev is saying, I spoke to you about the 3 baths Srimati Radhika takes. Do you remember? And then he's talking about the bath of Karunamrita Snan, compassion bath, and then the Tarunamrita Snan, bath of youth, and also the Lavanamrita Snan, the bath of glow, this effulgence. So these are the 3 kinds of bath that Srimati Radhika takes every day. So we were speaking about this in the morning. And Gurudev said also,
सौंदर्य कुमकुम अभिनव सखी प्रणय चंदन, इसलिए कार्य प्रणयमान कुंचलिकाय वक्षाच्छादन, सौंदर्य कुमकुम सखी प्रणय चंदन, स्मृत कांति कर्पूरतिने अंगे बिलो.
And also about the puberty and beginning of the youth and then complete youth.
कांति रूप कपूर है. सखियों के साथ जो प्रणय रूपी चंदन.
So Srimati Radhika has so much love for her friends.
स्मित कांति से कपूर कहा जाता है.
The affection Srimati Radhika has for her associates is like sandalwood pulp.
कुमकुम.
So there are 3 things: kumkum, this vermilion, chandan, sandalwood pulp, and karpura, which is camphor. Will you remember? Verse 170, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, 8th chapter. So kumkum. So Srimati Radhika's personal beauty is the reddish powder known as kumkum. Her affection for her associates, sandalwood pulp,
धारण कराया जाता
And
है।
sweetness of her
अर्थात
smile
जिसको
is
कहते हैं
camphor.
अंग
So if you mix
गुलपान।
these three things, kumkum, sandalwood, and camphor, this is a very amazing thing to apply on the
इसमें
body,
अंग
and
की सौंदर्य
this
आदि
increase the beauty of the body.
प्रकाशित होते हैं।
This manifests the beauty of the body, these three substances:
कृष्ण
kumkum,
उज्ज्वल रस
sandalwood
मेघमद
pulp,
भर
and
सही
camphor.
मेघमदे विचित्र कलब कलिब।
Conjugal love for Krishna is an abundance
कृष्ण की
of
उज्ज्वल
musk,
रसी
and with that
मृग
musk,
मद
her whole
कस्तूरी।
body is decorated.
अर्थात जो माइक का मार्दक रूपी काई गुण आदि। प्रच्छन्नमान धम्मो धम्मिल विन्यास धीरा धीरात्म गुण अंगे पट्टवास। प्रच्छन्नमान अंतर में वक्रता विशिष्ट होकर के प्रकाश में जो दाक्षिण्य भाव दिखाते हैं।
All ecstasies are the ornaments over her body. The ornaments decorating her body are the blazing ecstasies of goodness and the constantly existing ecstasies headed by jubilation. All these ecstasies are the ornament all over her body. Her attachment for Krishna is the reddish color of betel nuts on her brilliant lips. Her double dealings in loving affairs constitute the black ointment around her eyes. Her double dealings in loving affairs constitute the black ointment around her eyes. So Srimati Radhika mainly has this left wing smooth. Inside, but outside, like externally, she shows simplicity.
धीराधीर आत्मगुण विशिष्ट उज्जवल उन्नति बने धीराधीर मतु वक्रतक्त सौभास्पं बदती प्रियम। जो नायिका प्रियतम के
that heroine
अर्थात वक्रोक्ति के द्वारा अश्रुपूर्ण नयन की आंखों के आंसू निकालते हुए
that
जो वाक्यालाप आदि करते हैं उसकी कहते हैं धीराधीर आत्मा का है।
धीर धीर
धीर और अधीरा
धीर अधीरा
प्रगल्भ है नायिका कितने प्रकार धीरा धीरा।
So how many kinds of
धीर और अधीरा आंसू निकालते हुए जो उज्जवल उन्नति बने धीराधीर मतु वक्रतक्त सौभास्पं बदती प्रियम। जो नायिका प्रियतम के
that beloved, that heroine
अर्थात वक्रोक्ति के द्वारा
that with her like crooked language she can
आंखों के आंसू निकालते हुए
even with tears in her eyes she speaks.
उसकी कहते हैं
She's called
धीराधीर आत्मा का है।
धीरा धीर आत्मा।
धीर और अधीरा
धीर and adhira becomes धीरा धीर।
प्रगल्भ है नायिका कितने प्रकार धीरा।
How many kinds of heroines? Pragalbha another, धीरा धीरा,
प्रगल्भ मध्य मुग्ध
madhya mugdha.
ये प्रगल्भ अत्यंत क्रुद्ध होकर के ताड़न प्राण होता है इसलिए ललिता देवी को क्या कहा जाता है
Lalita Devi she's called
प्रगल्भा सखी।
Pragalbha Sakhi.
कृष्ण जो डरती है किससे डरती है?
Krishna has fear, he's afraid of Lalita.
कृष्ण स्वयं भगवान होते हुए
Even though Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan,
मनुष्य लीला में
in pastimes as like a human being,
ललिता जी से वो
Krishna is afraid of Lalita.
यहाँ पर कह रहे हैं।
So here it's saying, it's being said that
प्रेम कौटिल्य नेत्र जुगल कज्जल।
her attachment for Krishna is the reddish color of betel nuts on her brilliant lips. Her double dealings in loving affairs constitute the black ointment around her eyes.
पगड़ी लिखा गया भक्तिवेदांत प्रभुपाद लिखा है।
Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada wrote,
पगड़ी अर्थात
पगड़ी
रेशम
means
की उत्तरीय वस्तु एक पाटा और पाठांतर में भी पट्टवास कहा जाते हैं वस्त्र गृह गंधक चूर्ण पिटाली साठी ये समस्त कहा जाता है।
like the vest, like the ornament. Not ornament, sorry, the clothes.
चलो आगे की कथा सुनो.
Anyway, continuing.
समझना बहुत कठिन है.
It's very hard to understand all this.
सुदीप्त सत्विक भाव हर्षादि संचारी ऐसा भावभूषण सर्वांगी भरी.
The ornaments decorating her body are the blazing ecstasies of goodness and the constantly existing ecstasies headed by jubilation. All these ecstasies are the ornaments all over her body. Also ornamenting her body are the 20 kinds of ecstatic symptoms, beginning with Kilakinchit. Her transcendental qualities constitute the flower garland hanging in fullness over her body. So how many Sattvic bhavs? So the levels of manifestation of the Ashtasattvic bhavs. The names are Dhumait, then Jwalipta, then Dipta, then Udipta, and then Sudipta. But this depends on how many Sattvic bhavas are manifesting. We heard about this. So at the same time, pranay and krodh, means love and anger, cover her chest. So this is the crookedness of love. Prem Kautilya. How is Prem? How is love? Kutila means crooked. Prema walks in a crooked way. The more love is there, the symptom of love is that it will walk like a snake, zigzagging in a zigzagging way. The love that gopis have for Krishna, externally, it is also like a snake. Okay, so I'll stop here because I was already translating that time. Jai Sri Gurudev ki Jai.